What's going on, good people? It's your real estate investor next door, back with another live, talking to you about how you can get started in real estate with little money, even as a beginner. So if you're interested, ready to get started, you're looking for something to really change your financial situation, stay tuned right here. We finna get into it. Let's go. So a lot of people have been reaching out talking about how can they get started. They don't have a lot of funds. How do you do this with little money? And tonight I want to tackle that. I want to tackle that question. I want to go through and talk about different situations of how you can get started with little funds, right? And sometimes none. Um, so that's what we're going to talk about tonight. If you got questions, make sure you go ahead and drop them below as you come in. Like the video because I'm going to answer all your questions. I'm going to drop some value for you guys. So go ahead and drop a like. Go ahead and tell me where you're coming from. I got my guy Bobby Mack coming in, man, all the way from the Lone Star State, man. I deal with Jerry Jones and the boys, man. But yeah, got Bobby Mack tapping in. That's what's up. Got my people in IG checking in. Monique always checking in. Appreciate y'all for coming through. But yeah, I really wanted to talk about this because a lot of people, there's a lot of stuff out there talking about getting started with no money or whatever, whatever, whatever. I always talk about you can get started, but I never really talk about no money. Like money should not stop you from getting started in real estate. I used to think that it could stop me because I thought I needed thousands of dollars, right? But in reality, you do not need thousands of dollars. Now you do need, not need, but having some money is gonna get you started. Because the thing is, it's like, okay, if you wanted to start if you wanted to start a fire, right? You could sit here and rub your hands to death and really try and get it going. But if they gave you two sticks and told you to make a fire, most people are going to give up before they can create the fire. But if I was willing to go out there and make a dollar or two and go get me a lighter from the store, now making that fire becomes a lot easier, right? So, you can sit here and try to do it for free, you know, trying to use sticks to create a fire, or go make you a couple of dollars, put it into it, and watch it work, watch it create something. So, and that consistency over time is what's gonna, do it for you. Just like a fire, once that fire get lit, you get that one deal. Max Maxwell used to say, "You're one deal away," and if you get that one deal, whoo, I'm telling you right now, you get that one deal, man, it'd be done change your whole life, right? It'd be done change your whole life. That's why people say, I can't afford that. And it'd be like $100, 100 and some bucks. You can't afford it. Dude, we're not talking about, we talking about changing your entire life. We talking about changing everything. Shout out to Jaden, man. We gotta shout out Jaden coming in, man. Everybody that come in, make sure you let us know where you at, where you from. VJ says, that's all I need is that one deal. Dude, you are literally one deal away from changing your entire life. You one deal away from going to your mom and them house to living in a ridiculous house. You like, man, this is crazy. You one deal away from from living in that apartment to living ridiculous. You one deal away from going to the grocery store and picking up, what you need or what you usually eat, going to the grocery store and just throwing whatever you want to in the daggone bucket. Right? You one deal away from eating, McDonald's, going to eat McDonald's to eating some ridiculous stuff, whenever you want it, you know. You one deal away from really living life on your own terms, man. You one deal away from, man, hey, you one deal away from getting out. Like, dude, I was a teacher for 12 years and I got one deal and it changed everything. 12 years of teaching gone. Dude, some people think that they stuck wherever they at. They can't get out of wherever they at. Whatever. Doesn't matter what you doing, right? You're one deal away from busting it wide open. Right? It's like you one deal away from erasing all of the bad. Like, dude, I spent 8 years trying to get started, and one deal wiped all of that away. You know what I'm saying? It wiped all those years of struggling and failing and not getting started and all that junk, wiped it away. A bunch of failed contracts wiped away. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like somebody who's been losing games, but they end up hitting the big game. And now it's like, who talks about all the deals that I didn't follow through on, all the deals that fell out of contract? Who talks about that? Nobody. You go ask somebody who know me, who heard of me, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, that's the dude that got that deal. That's the dude that was teaching that got that deal. And another dude, that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got to keep grinding until you get it. VJ on IG says, I made over 6 figures a year as an electrical engineer, but I need to start branching off into entrepreneurship. That's what's up, man. 6 figures a year as an electrical engineer. That's big right there. And I was a teacher, man. A teacher. I was a teacher. I thought I made it. Like, dude, this is it. I can imagine being an electrical engineer, man. That sounds like somebody that's super smart. You know what I'm saying? But if you can get into this game, man, and really turn it up, and man, you be making some crazy numbers that have people looking at you like, man, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, that's crazy, dude. I would go into attorneys' offices and stuff. They trying to figure out, what are you doing? It's like, I'm sitting there teaching them, showing them, hey, look, this is what I do. This is how I do this. They like, man, what is going on? Man, it's crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? So, dude, I'm telling you right now, you can go out here, man. You think you doing something. You think you making money. If a teacher can turn around and do what I'm doing, I can imagine what an electrical engineer could do. You know what I'm saying? Man, you've been went out here and made some stupid stuff happen, man. So I'm telling you, man, that's why I started doing what I'm doing, man. That's why I started, doing this social media stuff, man, because there's a lot of people out here that do that. Oh, there's a lot of people, who may have a special connection, and that's why they did this. Or maybe they've been doing it since 2008. That's why they, got where they at. Or maybe they, da 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 da. They're smart. They this, they that. Dude, you can look at me. You can watch this video and tell, like, dude, this is a regular joker. This joker was just a teacher, right? and was able to do some crazy stuff. I've done over 100 deals, made over $1 million wholesaling real estate, right? And now I'm flipping real estate, and it's just crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling you right now, you can do it. You can go out here and crush it, go crazy. All you got to do is keep grinding and get your first deal. You got to get your first deal. So Jaden says, had a question to help my game plan this month. Got my budget to be able to receive 30 to 40. Dude, 30 to 40 leads is a lot, dude. But would you say it would be smarter to just set it up for 10 leads this month? I got you. Then 10 more next month. Dude, I'm not gonna tell you to go little. It's hard when you go little. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what I'm fighting against right now. It's like, dude, I don't need to go little, man. I need to go big. If you go little, it's hard to succeed. You know what I'm saying? You put little effort, it's hard to succeed. When you put in the 10x effort, and you're gonna get results. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you ain't getting results, man, just turn your efforts up. It's like, dude, turn your efforts up and don't turn it down. Period. It's like, turn your efforts up and don't turn it down. Make sure you're able to, handle the capacity that it brings and go hard, right? Go hard. So, yeah, man. I mean, 30, dude, try to get 30 leads a month. Try it. You know what I'm saying? And see how it works. See how you handle it, dude. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I would do. I wouldn't try to spread it out. You know what I'm saying? You should just sit there and try to spread it out. You wait, and next thing you know, you still ain't getting no deal. Try to get 30 in a month. Guarantee. Dude, action, the massive action is a cure all. You take massive action, it will cure whatever it is. It doesn't matter what you're trying to do. If you take massive action, you're way more likely to attain any goal. Any goal you set, you are way more likely to obtain it if you take massive action. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what if I take a little action, a little action, a little action? You might reach your goal, but if you take massive action, you know, you about gonna get there. You know what I'm saying? If somebody say, man, if I start eating right a little bit, if I start eating right a little bit, I want to go to the gym 3 times a day. I go to the gym 1 time a day. I don't want to go too hard. Go to the gym 1 time a day, and then I eat one healthy meal. And then over time I'll lose some weight. Versus a joker that say, man, dude, I'm finna just go bananas. I'm finna, I'm finna go berserk. I'm finna eat nothing but healthy meals. And I'm finna go to the gym 2 times a day, get full workouts in. And I'm finna go bananas and just go a hungry dog chasing the back of a meat truck crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, everybody that lost a ton of weight never said, no, I was just trying to do a very, very little bit at a time. No, most of these people who lose, they were hungry dog after the back of a meat truck. They were going bananas. They were going nuts. It's like, dude, people that reach goals like that, man, they go bananas, man. They don't just go average. They go big. They don't just go average, man. That's just not the way to do it. So Cass said, what's up? What's up, Cass? I saw your text, man. Make sure hey, Sunday, man. I already told the people that you coming through. So, we're gonna be waiting on you. So Jaden says, I'm asking if I should break it up this way because I'll be able to maintain it because I get bi-weekly pay. So if I'm going, hey, dude, if I'm going with a 40 lead budget and only set my monthly budget for 10, I'll be ahead of the game. Dude, I say do as much as you can. I was working at Papa John's. When I made the money, I spent the money. When I made the money, I spent the money. When I made the money, I spent the money. Right? I was working at Papa John's, collecting money every day, spending it on wholesaling. And that's what I did. Says you called massive action. What's up, man? What's up? K Young said that's awesome. No doubt, man. It is awesome. Dude, I look around every day. I wake up like, man, this is crazy. You take some massive action and you're gonna be looking around like, man, that's crazy. And it doesn't matter what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? That applies. So 30 to 40 inbound, I think he's saying to hit some for real. I'm locking in with you in Cordero. No doubt, man. Hey, I'm telling you, dude, just go hard. Don't back off that. You know what I'm saying? Don't back off that. That massive action is going to get you where you're trying to go. Don't even back off of it. So VJ says he's an electrical engineer making 6 figures and still driving a beater car. Dude, I done all I'm doing, still driving a beater car, dude. Still driving a beater car that I bought for $3K from another teacher that I was working with. You know what I'm saying? I haven't yet, but you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking by the end of the year, I'm probably gonna buy something because man, the car is just getting too bad. I bought it for $3,000, and I think it was in 2020. So I bought it dang near 4 years ago. About $3,000 car, and man, been rolling that mug, man. We drove that mug to Miami. We drove it to Chicago. Man, we were driving that car all over the place, man. And dude, I think it's about to go out on me. So I might have to get something else. But shoot, man, I still be grinding, man. I still be, I still be grinding, man. I still be grinding. So, but yeah, man. So how do you get started? How do you get started with little money? I'm just gonna go through like some of the ways you could do this. And most of the ways you can do, most of the ways of getting started with little money, it's going to involve you being in contact with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? That's actually already involved, right? And most people think that they need to do everything on their own, or they don't need, they don't like reaching out to people. They don't want to, I don't know what it is, but it's like, you don't want people to know that you're trying to do this. You know what I'm saying? Especially people in your family. Like, you don't want people to know that you're trying to do this. So, that's the struggle sometimes. And sometimes, you can get started by just letting people know you're trying to do this. Just letting people know that, hey, look, and just to let y'all know, my approach is different than a typical guru or person that you see online. I don't even know. I haven't met too many people who take this approach, to be honest with you. My approach to wholesaling is that I find a group of buyers in any kind of area, and I ask them, what are they looking to buy, right? And I position myself as a service provider. What do I provide? I provide discounted properties to buyers, right? And that's how I position myself, right? No matter what, I'm a service provider. I provide this, just like if you went on the internet and it's like, man, I want some discounted properties. Boom, I'm the guy. I'm the service provider to these investors that's looking to buy property in this area, was Atlanta, right? I am a service provider to investors who's looking to buy properties in Atlanta, right? So I'm going to these investors. I'm like, hey, look, I find discounted properties in the Atlanta area. I can bring you discounted properties. What kind of properties are you interested in buying? What areas are you interested in buying in? Because I'm going to be able to bring you these discounted properties. Then you just go to everybody on all your social medias. Hey, look, I work with investors in the Atlanta area that's looking to buy properties, right? If anybody need a cash offer on any property, let me know. I work with a group of investors and they're looking to buy property. Boom, let's go. You know what I'm saying? That's how I position myself. So with saying that, one of the ways that you can get started with no money, and I got my guy Ty, he's been on this hard, posting every single day. Hey, I work with a group of investors is looking to buy properties. In some way, posting, hey, anybody looking to sell their property? Anybody looking to sell their property, or know somebody that's looking to sell their property? Letting all your friends, family, all of those people know, oh, that's the guy who always looking for properties. You know what I'm saying? And then when they think that, when they know that somebody need to sell, they're gonna bring it to you if they constantly seeing that over and over and over and over again, right? So that's a great way to get a deal. And I've gotten deals like this free. You know what I'm saying? Free deals, because people are bringing it to me because they know, hey, that's that guy that I watch, on Facebook that's buying houses. You know what I'm saying? Or that's that guy that I watch, on YouTube that work with investors in Atlanta. I found this property. Let me send it to him. Or I know somebody over here who need to sell, and this guy worked with investors that buy. Let me send this property to him. You know what I'm saying? So that's a great way to get started, and that's absolutely free. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely free. Um, let's see what K Young says. Yes, I like that you said that. Massive action, no matter what you're trying to do, no doubt. Massive action, no matter what you're trying to do. Shout out to K Young, man. Shout out to K Young. If you're in here, like the video. I appreciate y'all coming through. I'm gonna keep dropping what you could do to get started. So number one, first thing you want to do is you want to determine what area you're going to service, right? And I always say service your local area. You know what I'm saying? Because you're there. You have an advantage because you know the area, you know what's good, what's bad, what area, people like to would probably like to buy property in, probably would not like to buy property in, and you could drive around and see the houses. See, that's empty. If you connect with investors and then you start seeing empty properties, you can start searching. You know what I'm saying? Stick that property into Google, right? See what it look like, you know, and then go to places like True People Search, Fast People Search, and put that property and see who lived there, who owned this property. Go to the county records, right? Montgomery County, Tennessee, property search. Google that. Any county. So if you see a property and you wonder who is the owner, you want to find county records, put whatever county it is, Chatham County, Georgia, property search. And they usually show up they either have their own site or Q Public is usually the site that you go to and you're able to find out who's the owner is. And then you find that owner, Google the owner name with the address. See what pop up. Maybe some potential numbers that you can call, right? Search them on Facebook, search them on Instagram, search them on Twitter, search them on whatever, right? Those are ways you can go about looking these people up. All of that is free. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say try to service the area that you're in. So first of all, service the area that you're in. Period. That's what I would do. Or if you're from a particular area where you know tons of people, service that area, right? Because you have an advantage of connections. You may not know everybody, but you know people who know everybody, right? So, you know what I'm saying? So I would definitely do that. So determine what area you're going to service and then start reaching out to investors in the area. How do I reach out to investors? Go where the investors are. The investors are at the courthouse steps buying properties at auction. Yeah, but I work all day during the day. I can't go to these auctions. Go online and go to investor groups on Facebook. They're there. Go to investor groups on Bigger Pockets. They're there, right? Go to websites like Zillow where you can find those investors' properties posted, and you can call up their agent. Hey, this property like it's been flipped, right? How do I know the property flipped? Don't you watch HGTV? If it look anything close to HGTV, they make it look shiny, look good. It's probably flipped. And you can call the agent up and see, hey, are you working with an investor on this that's flipping properties? Do you work with any investors? No, I don't work with any investors. Do you know anybody who work with investors? Know any agents that work with investors? I'm a service provider, right? I provide investors with discounted properties that they be interested in selling. And if I can bring you, send properties to you to present to them, then, of course, you're going to get your agent, fee or commission. Hopefully we could start doing business and we both are able to, profit off of me providing you all with discounted properties. Boom, let's go. So that's an awesome way to get started right there. Awesome way to get started. So connect with these investors, right? And then from there, once you pick an area, connect with the investors, all of that is free, right? That's your foundation. These investors are your foundation. These investors are the ones that's going to help you make the six figures, right? They're going to help you get that first deal, right? I didn't get my first deal till I met an investor, right? So another good way to meet investors is driving for buyers. You're driving for dollars, but driving for buyers. You drive around, look and see, oh, that house being rehabbed. Let me get out, go inside and see who's rehabbing this house, right? Driving for buyers is another way Go into real estate meetups. I go to real estate meetups. I'm going to a real estate meetup this month. I've been going to a real estate meetup every month. You can go there and you'll find plenty of cash buyers, plenty of them. So go get connected with buyers in your particular area. Once you get connected with those buyers, that's your foundation. I'm telling you, I've had buyers that I've made six figures. I've made six figures a year off particular buyers year after year after year. Right? So, you know what I'm saying? So you get connected with these buyers and they're like, they continue to buy from you. You know what I'm saying? You're providing them with service. You continue to provide them with service, they continue to pay you. You know what I'm saying? You find good buyers that you can provide service to, and they continue to pay. So boom, that set that as your foundation. Once that's set, and that is free, right? Connected with these buyers is free, right? Once you do that, then you want to go do the free way of connecting with sellers, right? Or the low cost way of connecting with sellers. Low cost ways connecting with sellers is like I talked about, driving around, seeing properties empty, searching them up on their county website, finding out who's the owner, Googling them with their address, calling potential numbers, texting potential numbers, all of that other good stuff, right? You look at the county records and that person owned that property, but the address is different, right? The address is on record is different. That means they're not living in that property. They're absentee owners. Sometimes you can go to the address that's listed there on the property records. If you feel like that neighborhood, you're cool with those people, you wouldn't have any problem going and knocking on their door. I've had people who said that they've done that. You know what I'm saying? People that feel comfortable doing that. Some people feel comfortable in their neighborhood. Hey, this is my neighborhood. That house down here, that house is right across there. I know this area. I'm familiar with people in this area. I don't mind going to knock on, that door over there because this person got an empty property. Knock on the door. Hey, I was driving over here. I'm a service provider to a group of investors that buy properties cash. I noticed the property was empty and it had, it had your name connected to it, or it had, John Smith connected to it. Am I in the right place? It led me to this address when I looked at the public records. Am I in the right place? Are you interested in selling? And, boom. You know what I'm saying? So that's a way to do it. Driving for dollars. Another good way to do it, another good way to get started is getting records from the county, right? Water shutoff records, call up the water department, probate records. You can call up the probate court, say, hey, how do I get a hold of probate records? Now, you might have to come in to the courthouse. You might have to go online. You might have to, request it and they'll send it to you and, whatever. So probate records, water shutoff records, pre-foreclosures. A lot of times you can go online and search for pre-foreclosures and get the list from certain websites. You also can hit up attorneys that handle pre-foreclosures. How do you know who they are? You can go on some of these websites. Some of these websites will have who the attorney is that's handling these pre-foreclosures. So websites like PropStream, PropWire, all those different places might have areas where they show the attorneys handling the pre-foreclosure. You can go on their website and see these pre-foreclosures. So there's a lot of ways to get this done. That's another free way to get all those niche lists. That's a great way to do it, is get all those niche lists, and call those people, text those people, right? Search those people up. You know what I'm saying? So let's get to some of these questions, some of these comments. The CEO said, hey, yo, man, your partner in crime leave you hanging again? Dude, my partner in crime had to go hang out thing with his goddaughter, man. She had a birthday today. Shout out to her having a birthday. And yeah, man, he up there in the Great Hills of Tennessee partying right now, man. So the CEO says, we got to hear about your trucking business, bro. you're a serial entrepreneur. Dude, I got two trucks, man. I got two trucks. They drive from Atlanta to Augusta back and forth, mainly from Atlanta to Augusta back and forth. We do go into South Carolina a little bit. Um, but man, we running them, man. You know, they've been doing really good. I got really good employees. That's the key, man. You gotta have really good drivers. You know, that's the backbone of my trucking. It's like I find the driver first before I do anything else. You know what I'm saying? I cater to that driver. And you know, when I cater to that driver, that makes it big. And then I got my engine, you know, the drivers are the engine, and then I got, you know, stuff that make that engine go, like my dispatcher who really handles a bunch of stuff for me. You know, she's like family. You know, I got her. She was working with me in real estate. She lived in the Philippines, and man, she run the show, man. I spent a lot of time with her, you know, showed her everything, and she run the show. So the trucking business is good, and we probably buy another truck this year. We just try to keep adding. No 18 wheeler. Hey, what I tell you, massive action. Don't give me the 8. Don't give me the box truck. Don't give me the what they call that thing, man. The truck with the big windows and, you know, hot shot. Don't give me no hot shot, man. Give me the 18 wheeler. Right? Give me the golden goose. Right? Give me the golden goose, man. Give me the big boy. You know, ain't no use to doing all this other little stuff, man. Nah, dude. Give me the big one. Give me the big boy. You know what I'm saying, dude? I ain't messing around with no little boy. Give me the big boy. You know, so yeah, man, you got to take that action, dude. Got to take that action. So, let's see what else he got right here. So, give me the big boy. He said, "Hey, dude, give me the big truck, dude. Give me the big one." I actually was gonna buy me a truck, like my personal truck to buy and drive around. And then I was like, "Dang, I can buy this big truck. I can buy me a truck to drive around, or I can buy a big truck to make me money." And I chose to buy the big truck to make me money. It's crazy, dude. But but anyways, man. So those are some ways you can get started. Other ways you can get started is going and connecting with somebody like the CEO that you know is doing deals. What's going on, Mel Dre coming through? What's going on, Mel Dre? How you doing on IG? Dale, appreciate you coming through on IG. Um, but yeah, another way you can get started is go connect with somebody like the CEO that's doing deals, somebody like Cass that's doing deals, and say, hey, you know, try to bring them value. Right? Where's the CEO? Figure out where the CEO is doing business. You know what I'm saying? Start looking for deals in that particular area. Try to bring him something that might work for him. Try to see if you can become part of his team and bring him some value. You know, and that way you can see how he's running things, how things working, how is he doing deals, and he'll probably give you a chance to make some money. If he give you a chance to make some money, you make some money, and you're able to invest and try to get going yourself. You know what I'm saying? So that's another way you can get started. Another way you can get started is just driving around, or just bird dogging. You know what I'm saying? Trying to find, not even just driving around, but one thing is driving around, driving for dollars, just sending people like the CEO or me addresses, or you see it's empty and you know it's an area that I like to buy in. You know, just send me the address. You know what I'm saying? Say, hey, I saw this house empty. I want to see this address. You know what I'm saying? We'll pay you. You know, we close on that, guarantee. CEO close on the property that you send them, guarantee you wouldn't mind paying you. You know what I'm saying? So usually, you know, bird dogs get paid, you know, based on the deal size, you know, probably at least 1,000. You know what I'm saying? Because deals be on average 10, 15,000. So that's what I would do, man, for sure. And yeah, man, like that's what I would do. Those are a lot of ways you can get started with little to no money. But my favorite way to get started with little to no money is PPL. PPL is pay per lead. You go to these websites. One of them is property leads. Another one is need to sell my house fast. Another one is I speed to lead. Another one is property leads, and there's more and more and more, right? And go on there, subscribe to some counties and set your bid for $100 or as low as you can get it, and just let it roll, and you might not get a ton of leads coming in, but you'll get some leads coming in. You'll pay a low cost for them, and then just buy as many leads as you can, right, in your particular area. And with those leads, man, it's going to take some leads coming in before you do a deal. But if you can pay for enough leads, you'll end up getting a deal. And that's when you hit, right? You're one deal away. Remember that. You're one deal away. Remember that. I had to repeat that one. So absolutely good, good looking. Happy to help anyone getting in the game. Pat Galster on the book on the book of face, dude. This dude be wilding, man. We gotta get you on those. I'm getting sleepy over here, to be honest with you. But we gotta get you over here on the Sunday, man. You be tripping, man. The book of face, man. Hope I ain't slaughter your last name, man. Galster, I think that's what it's called, man. But anyways, my guy Bobby Mack said need someone house fast. Told me I need a deposit of 1,000 for them to act. What, dude? They gatekeeping now, man. 1,000? Are you kidding me, dude? You used to be able to set this thing up for free. That's crazy. No, that is not normal. That is not normal, dude. Definitely not normal. There's no way that's normal. Yeah, dude. Not normal at all. Not normal. No, dude. Yeah, man. No. That is not normal, man. That is not normal. So if I was you, I don't know. I guess they got different stuff now. I guess they got different stuff, but yeah, that's crazy, dude. Yeah, I never ran into that. Never heard of that at all. So $1,000 to get your account activated, never heard of a minimum deposit. Does Lead Solar have a minimum? No, Lead Solar don't have a minimum deposit. Now, Property Leads has a minimum deposit, but if you deposit, I think you have to deposit the amount of $125 to get started, but they will credit your account $250 if you use the link in my in my description. I don't know if it's in this description, but if you look at the last video that I had, it's in every description of my lives, at least my most recent lives. So if you go into my lives and look in the description, you should see, and I'm gonna put it in if you use my link, and then and boom, there you go. You got, what's that, 375? You got 375 to play around with right here. You know what I'm saying? So make your money go a little bit further for you. 3 leads for the price of 1. And you got 3, you got a chance. You got 3 strikes, you got a chance. So that's what I would do, to be honest with you. That's exactly what I would do. Go to Property Leads, get that credit, and run from there, dude. I would go to Property, get that credit, and then I got 3 strikes, man. I got 3 chances to get this done. So, but shoot, man, if you're up in this thing, make sure you like the video. I'm dropping this link in the description so y'all can go to Property Leads if you're interested. I've talked to multiple people, and they say Property Leads has the best leads. I also think that Property Leads probably, that it fits well into wholesaling, right? Need to Sell My House Fast. Some of these other people, they make the sellers feel like a number is just going to magically pop up on the screen and it's going to send them an offer, right? Property Leads is not like that. It kind of caters to the fact that you're going to call them, you're going to talk to them about their property, and and you're gonna go through your process, right? Um, Unlike these other websites, is making it seem like they can click a few buttons and then it's gonna pop up how much we can pay you. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't work like that. So Bob Max says, put that link. Yeah, no doubt. Just put the link in the description. So if you're looking to go to property leads or need to sell my house fast, you can use my link. I don't know if it helps you on need to sell my house fast. Maybe it does now that Bob Mac telling me this news. But property leads, the link will definitely help you. You'll get a $250 credit if you put 125 down on the deposit, which that 125 gonna get you pay for you a lead. Then the 250 should pay for you 2 more leads, and boom, you in the game. So yeah, man, I would definitely do that. Shout out to my guy CJ, man. We coming with it, CJ. We coming with it. I gotta send you some stuff. We coming with it, man. But dude, we got 9 people in here. We're 40 minutes deep. Like the video, man. Like the video. I'm gonna keep bringing it to you. Go back and watch this video. It's some heat right here, man. I'm telling you right now, dude. What they say, $1 million worth of game, dude. I would say it's 6 figures worth of game, but then again, I've seen people make over $1 million with it. It's like, dude, I would say it's 6 figures worth of game, but I've seen people make $1 million with it. I'm just saying. It's like, dude, I'm just saying, man. I've seen people go bananas. You know what I'm saying? I've seen people go bananas with this stuff, man. So I'm just saying, man. So, but dude, if y'all ain't got any more questions, I'm finna jump out of this thing, man. I appreciate everybody that came through, man. Everybody came through. CJ came through. Bobby Mack came through. The CEO, my guy, came through. K Young, shout out to K Young with some great questions. Jaden came through. Mr. Massive Action himself came through. And Cass, my guy Cass came through. Man, if you came through, drop something down here in the comments, even if you don't say nothing. Want to shout you out and appreciate you for coming through for sure. Always showing love, man. I appreciate y'all. The CEO says put 125 down for a free 25. Yes, that's the move. Once he dropped the link, y'all click it. Hey, that's definitely the move. I'm telling you, it's definitely the move. I'm gonna go back on that little thing that they had up here and double check for y'all to make sure, I'm all about, a deal, you know what I'm saying? But hey, I like to get what I'm in for, you know what I'm saying? So I don't want to be leading you down the wrong path. Here it is. Yep. You'll get 250. You know what I'm saying? 250. Use the referral code when they sign up using your link and activate their account. They get $250 credit. You get $250 credit. So I'm just saying, man, I would definitely hit that up for sure. You know what I'm saying? For sure. $250. So, like I said, if you subscribe to Jokers with $125 leads on property leads, you have to, you're gonna get credited. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get credited at 250. You're gonna get credited at 250. And if for any reason they don't give you that $250 credit, please let me know. Please. Because I'm gonna be all over them. You know what I'm saying? I'll be all over. And if you could talk to somebody, just go, reach out to them and be like, hey, look, I signed up here. I'm using this link from this guy right here that he gave me. Is this legit? Am I going to get a $250 credit? And they'll tell you yes or no. You know what I'm saying? So I would hit that up though if I was you. You know what I'm saying? I wish I could hit it up myself. But anyways, but man, let's see. K Young says, thanks for the information. Appreciate you coming through, K Young, and dropping down some, some good questions, some good comments here. Rich, my guy, appreciate you, Rich, for coming through, man. Always showing love. Appreciate you, Rich, man. You the man. You the man, Rich. You the man. So CEO says, can't see it if you posted it. I think did I save it? I think I saved it. I don't know. You may have to refresh it. You know what I'm saying? You have to refresh the screen because I put it in there in the middle of this live. So yeah, it's there. Let me click on the live and see if it's down there. Yeah, I think you got to refresh it. Let me see if it's down here. Click this. Boom. Yep. Where it says property leads, the link is right there where it says property leads. And then you can go through there. Boom, boom, boom. If you want, like I said, if you want to call them before you click all the way through, you know, just to make sure that they talking about what they talking about, call them. You know what I'm saying? Hey, is this legit? Is this the real deal? Before you actually pay, before you actually, put that deposit in, hey, is this how it work? You know what I'm saying? You know, I if you know me, I'm about skeptical of I was skeptical of wholesaling. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of time that skepticism will hold you back, though. You know what I'm saying? Because it held me back for a long time. And then I finally got in. I finally got in way earlier, man. I would have been crushing this jump, man. But hey, everything happens in its own time, man. So he says, okay, it's a referral code. Y'all, whatever it is, post a referral code in the chat for the people if you can. Hey, it's down. It's in the description. If I post it over here in the chat, you wouldn't be able to click on it. I guess you could copy paste it. But if you look down below, you refresh the screen, you look down below, you're gonna be able to see. You'll be able to see it and get it. You'll be able to click on it. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna bring you up. But I'm gonna put it here anyways, just because I want everybody to be able to get to it if you want to get to it. That kind of deal. But Rich says, how would you go to a realtor and ask, do they have investors interested? Man, if I'm talking to a realtor, I hit them up. Hey, John. Usually I'm calling on Zillow, but if I'm not calling Zillow, I'm just saying, hey, John, I see that you work in the Chatham area, the Chatham kind of area over here, and I think Chatham and Savannah, but let me use Clarksville. Yeah, John, I see you work in Clarksville. I was trying to see, do you work with any investors in the area? I'm a service provider to some investors in this area, and I bring them discounted properties. I was just trying to see if you work with any investors who would be interested in making cash offers on discounted properties. Boom. There we go. Now you can say that in a way better way than I can. You know what I'm saying? I just talk, And if one person don't want to hear me, I'm calling the next joker. And I'm calling the next one. And I'm calling the next one. And I'm calling the next one. And I'm gonna keep calling. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, my biggest breakthrough when I met my best realtor that connected me with a bunch of buyers. It was 10:30 at night. It was around this time at night. I was calling agents, talking to people. And if they don't work with investors, I would be like, do you know any agents that do work with any investors? And that's what got me to hit the next guy contact. And when I called him, he said, call me tomorrow around this time or something like that. Called him, had a real brief conversation with him, and he said, yeah, he worked with investors, da 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 da. And that right there busted it wide open. He was very friendly to me as a wholesaler, and he had plenty of investors. He had investors all over the places, bought all kind of stuff. And I was sending him stuff. Boom, he give me an offer back. He had the investors in line, and man, I made so much money out working with that realtor. It's out of control. Dude, I didn't even know who he was, man. Ended up, this dude is like super big time, living in the richest part of Georgia with some, but dude, I'm telling you, man, keep reaching out to people till you find somebody that's willing to talk to you. Bob Max says, appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you, man. So no doubt, that's that link. If you're looking for it, there it is. It's right over there in the comment section. You want to copy paste. says, oh, okay, it showed up in the description on my tablet, not on my phone. Oh, okay, gotcha. So if y'all can't see it, try your computer or tablet. No doubt, man. Try your computer, tablet. If you can't see it, maybe when I get off of here, it'll pop up the correct way. So as Rich says, then the realtor get a cut. Yeah, the realtor get a cut. That dude got 3% of every deal. You know what I'm saying? He got 3% of every deal. It didn't matter to me because it's like, dude, I made a ton working with that realtor. A ton. I didn't care nothing about no 3%. It's like, dude, I was making 20, 30, ridiculous, 70, 50, 10, 7, 8, 40, 30, 50, 120. It's like, why would I care what he making? It's like, dude, I could care less. It's like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, bump that. Hey, come on and get your 3%. Like, I would just build it in, to be honest with you. So it's like, hey, I know that he making 3%. Let me go and build that in, and then I'm gonna tell I tell the seller this because I know he gonna make his 3%, and I know I need this, and then boom, here we go. That's how I would do it. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I would do it. So do you flip houses on other countries? No. I don't flip houses in other countries. That's for sure. But I do flip houses in other counties. I don't know if you're trying to ask that question. Yeah, I flip houses all over Georgia. I put it like that. Thank you saying counties. I flip houses all over Georgia. So if you got anything, I flip houses all over Georgia. I did do a light little flip in Tennessee and Clarksville. So if you find anything up there, I'm on it. Do you want to adopt me, Ben? Stop. Dude, hey, you the man, Rich, man. You already know you the man. But anyways, I appreciate y'all coming through, man. I'm finna get out of this thing, man. Been on here for a dang near hour. Like the video. We got 11 people. I got to have at least 11 likes, man. We dropped major value today. Go back and watch this thing, dude. I'm telling you right now, go back and watch it. It's $1 million worth of game on this thing, man. You go out here and go hard, 10x, whatever you're doing. Get your first deal, 10x that. Get your next deal, 10x that. But when you 10x and you 10x in your effort, you know what I'm saying? You 10x in your action. That's what you got to focus on 10x. Not just the money. You got to 10x in action. You got to 10x that effort. You know what I'm saying? So go out here and crush it. Appreciate y'all coming through. And until next time, man, peace out.